All right, guys, before 2024 is over, even under the weather, I'm not feeling well. I figured it'd be kind of cool to do it in front of a Jeep dealership, but the angle of the sun's horrible. I want to do a review on the new to me, which is 20 years old, Jeep Grand Cherokee WJ 2004, the last year that they built this. I want to do a quick review. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, so let's take a quick walk around this Jeep. So if you've been following the channel, I haven't been putting off this video. I just haven't made the video, and I wanted to put this out before the year is up for one last car video before 2025 arrives. So today is actually the last day for 2024. So let's get this thing pumped out for you guys. So this is a WJ 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. This is one of the base models back in the day. I'm sure there's other things you could have got for it. Alloyed wheels, got the sunroof, tinted factory glass out back, four-wheel drive. We'll get into that also in the video. Already got my stickers. Those plates are old. Those are from the silver Bullet, the Buick. Tow hitch, 2-inch tow hitch. So there's something we can get into too. Quadra drive on the tailgate here. Like I said, four-wheel drive. So we'll go inside too as well. Got some rain guards on that, thanks to the previous owner. Plastics are faded on the bottom, which is notorious for any vehicle from this vintage. Got some cancer there on the quarter panel. I should say the fender, not the quarter panel. And a couple little dents back there. Underneath, the rocker panels are pretty beat up and shot. Other than that, we did the headlights over. But to get into this vehicle, I've had it for 2-3 months now. 2-3 months. It doesn't owe me anything for what I paid for it. It is the tried and true inline 6-cylinder 4-liter. They do not make this motor anymore. It's since been discontinued. We'll pop the hood and take a look at that in a minute. It's since been discontinued. It's got an automatic 4-speed with overdrive, select transfer case. Open up the door real quick with my tissues. Like I said, I'm feeling under the weather. So this actually has select track, but we'll get into that in a minute. Let's keep on going outside. So this Jeep is one of, if not the last Jeeps that Jeep put out with, at least a Cherokee, with a solid straight front axle and rear axle. So you have a Dana 30 in the front and a Dana 35 in the back. Actually, I have some videos I posted. There's some shorts. I never made a video on it because it was a trial and error for me. I redid all the bearings on the rear end. That's the only thing I've done so far on that. I've done the inner and outer bearings for the axle seals. I did the carrier bearings, and I did the ring and pinion bearing as well. Set of new tires on it thanks to my brother. I actually did pick this up from my brother for short money. He took care of me after the Buick had its last hurrah. He gave me a smoking deal on it, couldn't pass it up. Shout out to my brother. He's a master mechanic. He works for a Dodge dealership local to us, and the kid is, like I said, he turns wrenches, at work and out of work, so he gets these vehicles on a pretty short price. So some of the stuff that he's done to is the radiator, some universal joints, some wheel bearing hubs assembly, which is expected. This vehicle, being 20 years old, has 208,000 miles on it, but the motor will last a lot longer if you follow some of the forums on these WJs. And anybody watching this video that has a WJ and has more information on it, please share your information in the comments down below when I post this video. Like I said, this is brand new to the channel to me, and I know a lot of those people who like those Buicks, they wanted me to save that Buick on the last video with the fuel injector, and the fuel injector cylinder number 3 crapped out on me, and that was it for that. So let me pop the hood. We'll take a look at the inline 6. So from what I did my research on, this is an inline 6-cylinder 4.0 liter, and I guess there's different variations of this. This motor has been around for, I think, since the 50s. I could be wrong. Anyone in the comments, please correct me. This is, like I said, I'm learning all this stuff in the last couple months following the WJ community. I know there's a strong community for these things, which is cool. Which I do like is it's very simple. This thing is super simple. All your spark plugs are on this side. You have your oil, your transmission, your oil filter is on the side. So easy to get to. This is, I will tell you one thing, out of all the vehicles I've ever owned, this is probably one of the easiest to work on. It's like a small little pickup truck, between the differential being down there. Everything's here. The thing is solid for the most part. My brother said he did the radiator over, which is good. Again, 208,000 miles on this thing, but I've heard people on forums on Facebook, on Instagram, even people on YouTube, that these motors, if they're well maintained, will go 400,000 miles. It's unbelievable. But like I said, this is one of the later additions to the inline six, so it's got the different intake. I guess this is a more sawed-off intake. There's some upgrades you can do to do individual coil, like a coil over here with individual wires instead of that coil pack. But yeah, that's the inline inline 6-cylinder 4-liter in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So I'll bring you inside. It's a work vehicle, A to B. It's very cool. So it's even got the old CD player in it. So it's got the automatic transmission with overdrive, and this vehicle has select track. So I believe there's 4 different types of transmissions and transfer cases in this vehicle. And this was one of the more base ones. The Quadra Track and the Quadra Select are the more sought after ones. It's almost like having locking differentials. So this one has 2-wheel drive, part-time, full-wheel, full-time, full-wheel, and low, which is nice. I like you can select it. So this is open differential on both front and rear axles. And then you would think, the research I've done, you would think if you're running down the highway, you'd want part-time. Actually, you want full-time if you're running on the highway with snow. Part-time is 50-50 rear and front. That's not really good to run in. You actually get that going around the corner like you're in a machine with tracks, and it like wants to track itself. So the four-wheel drive full, I think it's like 20% and 60% out back or something like that. Center console, a little bit of storage there, some cup holders, some storage out front, air conditioning. Like I said, CD player, which is great. Glove box over there, good size full glove box. And if you live in New England, you know you got napkins in there, just like everyone else. Back seat's very spacious for the most part. You know, a six foot guy can fit back there. 5'11", way more comfortable. We'll go out back and show you the storage out back and all my work. Oh yeah, and it's got a sunroof, which is cool. Still works. All right, open up the hatch. This has the glass where you can pop right there with the button, but this hinge is broken. I need to replace that hinge just from weather. So, but the glass does pop on this, as same as the hinge comes up. And I don't know if the previous owner replaced these, but I do not believe these are factory because it actually keeps up, so it stays up. It's got rear defrost in the window, and then obviously this is all my storage stuff, my lunch pail, some sweatshirts, some boots, fire extinguisher. But this back is very spacious. I don't know exactly the cargo space on here, but you can get a gist of my dirty ass work stuff. You can fit quite a bit back here. Actually just dried the vehicle. I gave it a quick wash. Some cool little pockets for some storage. An old CD. You can tell what generation I'm from. I got an old CD holder back here. Some rags, some hats, whatever. That's not part of the deal, but oh, and these seats do fold down. You take these down. Actually, I can show you real quick right now. And those headrests come out, and you can fold this all down and have all the cargo area. Let me show you that. All right, so this has got the split bench back here. I think it's 20/40 split. And then you take this headrest out, and then you fold this down by lifting up on this lever right here. And then that, oh, no, you gotta lift the seat up. I'm sorry. So you lift this seat up where the jack is, which is nice. There's the jack. Pull that lever, and then this folds down, and actually has a spot where you can put the headrest for storage right there, which is kind of nice. Sorry for the bad camera work. But yeah, so that other seat would fold down as well. And then you got this, you got another, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 feet more cargo area, which is great. So kind of like that. That's nice. All right, so I'm running out of daylight over here with the sun. And I just wanted to get this quick video out to you guys. So this will be on the channel. Let me know if you guys want to see an oil change, you know, the regular maintenance stuff that I usually do on the channel. I'm probably going to be doing spark plugs. I don't know if I'm going to do that upgrade to the one coil distributor. It looks like a distributor cap, but it's actually a coil, and then individual wires. Anyways, that's all future videos, but let me know what else you want to see on this Jeep. And then also, anybody that has any more information about a WJ Jeep, please leave some comments down below. correct me, because I'm sure I'm wrong on some of the information, but I just wanted to do a quick overview on the Jeep, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a safe and happy New Year's Eve, and I'll see you guys in 2025.